I'll go back to Ethiopia for a second, and then we can talk about the United States. The diversity I mentioned, farmers who formerly, just 3 or 4 years ago were growing just starchy staple crops, with the help of a research organization called CIMMYT and some local nonprofits, are now growing, through using conservation agriculture, a range of crops. So they're not just growing maize or corn, they're growing maize along with legumes, along with ensete, which is an indigenous vegetable that helps them through the hunger season. They're growing things at different levels so that they have food throughout the year, and they're using mixed crop livestock systems. So they have livestock as sort of an insurance policy, right? If your crops fail, you have your livestock, right?
Yeah.
And then in the United States, I have the pleasure of really working closely with a lot of organizations, or being able to amplify their stories, like the National Young Farmers Coalition, which is doing some really important work around state and regional legislation to help young farmers. So, trying to amplify what the National Young Farmers do and other organizations like them, those are some bright spots that I am always so happy to see.